Hi everyone. My topic is about ideology and cultural practice, the social construction of sexuality. Social constructionism, man siya theory nga ang mga tao mag-develop sa knowledge sa kalibutan in a way of social context. What we perceive as reality, magdepende na siya sa shared assumptions sa mga tao. My objective of this topic is approach gender and sexuality socially and historically, articulate your stance of exist ideology, identify the role of each gender. So the purpose of this topic is to know these three. Social constructionist approaches to understanding the world challenge the essentialist or biological determinist understandings that typically underpin the common sense way in which we think about race, gender, and sexuality. In essentialism, muna siya ideya nga characterize kuno ang person or a group na influence kuno sa biological factors and historical period. This key assumption of ism is that a given truth is a necessary natural part of individual and object in the question. So, diri na to makita ang essentialism ga-rely sa biological determinist theory of identity. So, gadepende ra na siya sa biological determinist to identify as a person or a group of people. So, biological determinism can be defined as general theory which hold that a group biological or genetic makeup shape its social, political, and economic destiny. For example, ang sex is typically thought to be biological fact where bodies are classified into two categories, male and female. So, body in these theories are assumed to be sex, distinct chromosomes, reproductive system, hormones, and sex characteristics. However, sex has been defined in many different ways, depending on the context in which it is defined. Differential definition of sex point to two other primary aspects of social construction of reality. So first, it makes apparent how even the things commonly thought to be natural or essential in the world are socially constructed. Understanding of nature, change through history and across place according to system of human knowledge. Second, the social construction occurs within relation of power and privilege. Sociologist Abi Ferber argues that these two aspects of social construction of different cannot separated but must be understood together. So, ingon si Abi Ferber, kani kunong duha, di kuno pwede malagyo, but must be understood together. So, notion of disability are similarly socially constructed within the context of ableist power relation. The medical model of disability frame and mind difference perceive challenges as flaws that need fixing at the individual level. The social model of disability shift the disabling aspect of society for individuals with impairments, physical censor of mental differences, where the society disable those with impairments. So we see the group of disabled person. So disability refers to a form of oppression where individuals understood as having impairments are imagined to be inferior to those without impairments, and impairments are devalued and unwanted. This perspective manifests is structural arrangement that limit access for those with impairments. So, a critical disability perspective critiques the idea of non-disability is natural and normal, enables sentiments which frame the person rather than the society as a problem. So, in the picture here, we all know that they were a person have a disability. So, mo ni siya mga tao nga wala gihatagag value and unwanted. So, in this, the impairment
Hi
happen.
everyone, this is Aini Alpara Akabal from Bachelor of Science in Information Technology.
Prevent to do something,
I am capable
just like
for
them.
multitasking,
They are disabled
organizing,
person,
and
wala na
also
sila
planning.
right nga mo do
I am hardworking,
because
motivated
of
to learn,
their disability.
and also innovative.
What are the
I spend
implications of
my
social
leisure time
constructionist
by reading
approach
books,
to understanding the
listening
world?
music, and socializing with other people. Over and above, I want to become an inspirational to other people and try to new things
So,
in
diri
life
na to
and be
ma-analyze ang
positive always.
process in order to untangle the power of relationship within them. The cultural construction of gender and sexuality. So at the picture, this is the example of sexual dimorphism. So sexual dimorphism is emphasized with two gender like male and female. So as we can see the picture, ato na siyang ikuan nga bayi na siya og lalaki para the reproduction happened. So in the picture, it was a tribe of North American Indian. So the many various of gender behavior that go far beyond a simple male and female dichotomy. So in the picture show that the male who took on female rule, and the Native Americans said bird egg, which has originally derogatory from Arabic. So, in Native American culture, males did female tasks. Females were active in warfare, hunting, leadership, and their special natural powers. So, in this, we can see the man have a design in their head like that. So in this picture, the northern Athapascans of northern Canada. So mora po ni sila ay group of people nga mo believe sa reincarnation. So in societies, not only men and women but also the interacting of both of the two. So Matthew Guthman stressed the importance of going beyond seeing gender as matter of similarity or differences, equality or inequality of a man or woman. Sex ideology. So we can see the picture is the equality of each individual. A sex ideology is a social structure constituted by ritualized social practice governed and made intelligible by a coherent cultural framework that organizes us into binary gender relationship of domination of subordination. So in sex ideology, muna siya katong social structure nga magkita ang practices in socially practice. So in sexual violence, manusay social practice within sex ideology is supported by other social practices and by the underlying culture framework. So ang example ani is nakaingon sila ang bayi walay ability, like nakalimot sila nga makadula og sports, like ang bayi dili kuno maka function without male assistant, like that. So they don't give a freedom for women. So that's it. So that would be all. Thank you.